Yo, what's good, man? What's good in the hood? What's good in the hood? I'm telling you right now. Telling you right now. The best, what you always say is the best. I don't know if they're really the best though. The best shooters, like lyrically spitters in the game. Well, shoot, Nas definitely. As far as I mean, but what are y'all talking about? Y'all was like, we need the top five. Like, Like, if you want to talk about top five rappers, it's like, dog, it's so subjective because not everybody raps the same. I'm not looking for a lot of or expecting a lot of introspective things. People rap from what they come from. And I think many people in hip hop don't understand it, and especially in the new age, hip hop was a conglomerate, like a gumbo pot full of every different style there was. There was reggaeton and Jamaican people rapping that you had everybody doing their own thing, and that's what made it unique. For some reason, people believe hip hop nowadays is about everybody making a song sounding like the next guy, or that's the song that's popping right now, so we need to play that. And that's not hip hop at all. That's rather goofy, in other words. So for many moons we've been trying to get this situation like addressed, and getting into perspective. So if you talk about the best MCs in the game, you're gonna be talking about guys that could really give it. Like if you I don't know if you want to say Lloyd Banks is in the game, but if Lloyd Banks is in the game, Lloyd bar for bar is up there. Conway and Benny, they in there. Um, You got definitely Kendrick is a rapper, bars. Yeah, it's plenty of people that give you bars, but they like I wouldn't compare Benny the Butcher to Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole is somebody I would compare with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? And Cole is super nice. But I wouldn't compare them to Benny the Butcher. So great. Now the dude want to cut hair. I mean, cut hair, cut grass. Right when I'm doing this. So anyway, before we get to that, you know, I'm just gonna say I don't compare them, but bar for bar, like Conway and Benny is always my two that I go to listen to. But while I'm doing this, I'm gonna let y'all listen to Benny do his thing. Soon as you cross that line, you got me reaching for the mag. Went from meeting fiends on the corner to meetings with the staff. Look, I let them chase hoes, trying to keep her with the cash. Niggas run around with bitches I recently done smashed. Seen some good niggas go and some leeching niggas laugh. Old heads fucking game up, only teaching niggas have. Niggas rapping about drugs and gangster shit and never had phones or a plug relationship. If you know we got bricks, how that Taylor Swift, you cop one, and that's how y'all become acquaintances. But when your paper get low, dog, these hoes get finicky. That's how the streets go, they never show no sympathy. On the road to riches, we stuck the codes and symmetry. Everybody got a weakness, so expose your enemies. No niggas who eatin', so they keep a low identity. Got dope from Billy, still drove infinities. This for hustlers chasing fast numbers.
a black youngster. She loves drama. Yeah, my Glock a romantic shit. Fuck Versace, you gon' be rocking hospital bandages. I got disadvantages, but got up and handle the shit I dropped. Got you thinking about dropping your management and stay green shackled to a nigga with 10. But I'm only doing 2 and got 6 months in. If we trade time, I wonder, will I give up then? With the people who kept it real with me, switch up then? Look, a lot of y'all pussy, all tight vagina. Thinking I'ma probably like what you write and sign it. Shit I'm weighing on a scale look like Madonna. Call my K Panda cause it sound like designer. Real niggas bossed up, and you washed up. 45 with the large butt, get your jaw struck. Electric dog's truck, and it's charged up. At the Nick smoking like the Wiz Khalifa tour bus. So you a hustler? You gotta be kidding me, scrap. You gotta move a certain way when you get in these packs. Nigga shit could be tapped. Had to sit in these traps. I knew they had my dog, cause he wasn't hitting me back. I got smooth clientele like Ray and Gold Shade and Kobe Ball instead of prayer over a plate of dope. You young niggas should be taking notes. It's in the blender cracking up like it can take a joke. We ride around in cars and party around the stars. The trap still got fiends with strings tied around their arms. Niggas pussy. I'm positive, piranha shit, llama spit. Guess what? Shots paint your face like a cosmetologist. You pull up our server, I'm on that side of shit. OG, the kind of respect you gotta die to get. Look at my accomplishments. I conquer shit in confidence. They think they the best, it's on the consequence. Mobbing with who I've been rocking with. That 223 mop stick came with a stop clipping binoculars. Recording sessions that quiet shit. Zoned out, thinking about Pac that night that he took the shots and shit. Woo! So my waistband got a Glock in it. Rockstar, Balenciaga kicks, yeah, the Oscar shit. Look, I ain't done either.
Woo! Man, that's just a quick dose. They different. Most of the young cats don't understand what that is because people rap from where they come from, man. Put some respect on people's names. People got mad at me when I talked about Lil Yachty. And I never dissed that man. They thought I was dissing him. They was like, Sino, man, you know he trash. Lil Yachty trash. He garbage. I said, man, if it ain't for you, then it ain't for you. But don't say the man ain't hip. He ain't hip hop. That ain't the garbage he doing ain't hip hop. It is hip hop. And I tried to tell y'all that. Lil Yachty, what he does is hip hop. That's what hip hop is. It's creating a whole different thing, and creating it's just a part of hip hop. It might not be what you like, but it's somebody like that, and who's to say he can't be hip hop? Do I run around bumping Lil Yachty? No. It's not for me, but it's probably for these young kids. They like that sound or whatever. That's probably their new thing. But I'm not finna try to stomp it out because I don't feel it. That's not what hip hop is about. It don't sound like everything else. That's cool. So I don't need Benny the Butcher on an auto-tune jelly. I don't need him trying to be like everybody else. I don't need Conway to switch up. I don't need none of these dudes to switch up. They've stayed in their lane and they doing it. I've seen people do that. They've made it being in their lane, and then they say, you know what? The people want more. The people want, they're tired of the same old, same old. And then they switch up and they start doing and experimenting with other things, and they end up losing their core. They weaken their core audience. Their core audience be like, oh, shoot, they go Hollywood. And then they start branching off and going into the new energy in the streets or the new energy on the road that they were gravitating to. So now you're not really getting the attention because you're trying to knock on the door, hoping that they leave the door cracked so you can get into that new room, thinking you're going to take the original day ones with you. When most of them then fell off because of this move. And they never look at it that way. You made it this way being you, ain't no need to switch up. Stay doing you. They can't take that from you. Hit him again.
Ain't gonna look. Look. All for the fame, bought cars in the chain. It's all for the games, till your dog run your name. See, they don't want to talk about the scars and the pain, but to tell you anything to keep y'all entertained. How you a boss and never took a loss in the game? It's funny though, because sometimes your loss is a game. Never told nothing, never called up a name. Got my paperwork on the wall in a frame. Got my GED behind bars in the cage. Almost cried when I seen Kiera cross in the stage. When I was that age, I was lost in the days. They said it was nothing wrong, it was all just a phase. I was whipping raw, flipping hard, getting paid. The plug hit me with a bomb like the tossed a grenade. Woo! I'm forever dead, but niggas that never get it. I'm thinking like a ball, short tempered but level headed. I'm in the devil's presence, but walking through heaven's blessings. I guess I feel like Malcolm X when he left for Mecca. Ferrari 430 with the glide on roof. You a Scion coupe, I'm Kobe and Tyrone Lou. I'm a Mac like Goldie in a nylon suit. I got this feather in my hat, plus a tie on too. But I don't fuck with you rap niggas just for the record. Might let y'all get y'all shine on just for a second. My spotlight 7-Eleven, but you get the message. The work landed on the strip, but the connect in the desert. And I'm from Eastside Buffalo, where it's greasy. I move like the president, you barely see me. It's hard to catch your body head, but there it's easy. Get your clothes sprayed up like you're wearing graffiti. My connect, gotta connect, but he don't share greedy. You front like you gotta buy 50 squares to see it. But you know how I go when it comes to raw. I ran my street with no team like the young LeBron. Niggas don't want no smoke when it comes to bars. And we ain't put the work in, but the guns is ours. Still with the straight drop, selling drugs and stars. With 99 back off 100 saw. What the fuck you dumb niggas think these guns is for? Anybody throw a punch, then it's guns involved. Get your best friend shot, get your cuz involved. And the same niggas that did it giving hugs and cars. Still rather watch Money Power than fuck with these bitches. Some of these niggas, you just gotta love from a distance. Get fly and take trips like it's fucking tradition. My fingerprints on a hollow tip stuffed in a pistol. I got a Muslim homeboy, he about to come home from prison. He pray 5 times a day, but his mother a Christian. My name's still A1, and my youngin' official. Head nod, that nigga coming to get you. Look, respect is deserved where I'm from. We earn stripes. We done cooked and served white, had shootouts on dirt bikes. My man selling hard, trying to dodge his third straight. He got life in the trunk on the Jersey Turnpike. Look, what y'all niggas know about highway problems? This for cocaine trafficking, tri-state drivers. Rocking custom-made flight jackets, Pave watches. Lab 411, me, Khaled, and Wale got him. And I'm not trying to be the best rapper alive. Just want to capitalize off rappers and grind. Seeing I'm one of the few who can actually rhyme. And get your head knocked off with a snap or a knife. Got a homie who got a crony that's packed inside. He still letting that bitch off, he get the maximum high. I was up top with killers with ties, I kept strong. All of the live niggas feel like I'm slept on. The game full of politics, you can spit the hottest shit. The industry scared of, so they won't acknowledge it. Afraid of our confidence, but I never lie to my C's. I see my pops make them same broken promises. Tossed in the cell, packs lost in the mail. My name ringing on from Boston to Wells. And y'all niggas fraudulent in hell. Cross us, we on you. And I doubt it if y'all let it tell. You remind me of something furry, small, but tell. A name you can call when you tell. Think about it, a lot of good niggas took years and losses. But bounce right back with cookware from Target. Got a cig and a cartridge that I carry often. We rappers, but still, when they stare, it's awkward. One time for my niggas that spit it for real. When every line in cities be giving you chills. You don't drive, you just listen when you sit in the wheel. And motivate you to try and go get you a meal. It's for my niggas packing Rugers, that shoot you from Massachusetts. Back in Bruce to Chattanooga, I teach you math and Jewish. I Catholic school you. My era talk for themselves, we ain't have computers.
Woo! Jeez! Woo! Do you get it now? Damn! Damn! Man. Man, that's what's up. Shouts out to Jada Kids too, man. Jada still Still potent. Nobody could give a better stage performance, and I'm glad people got to see that. And it's a shame that Onyx and Cypress Hill had a versus battle with no damn marketing, no push. That's a damn shame. Do people realize how important Onyx was to hip hop? They got one of the biggest hip hop songs of all time. Slam is one of the biggest hip hop records of all time. Slam! Da da da! Da da da! Let the boys be boys! Slam! Slam was picked up by every white frat, every college, every party. Slam every year gets played. It's in heavy rotation. It's their biggest song, and they'll probably never have to make another one. Slam is about 20 some years old, and it's still in heavy rotation. Sticky Fingers is one of the at that time when there was Biggie, Pac, and all that. Sticky Fingers was in the list of one of the greatest rhymers in the game. Onyx had a run that was so unique that you couldn't even put your hands on it. And as far as the Latino hip hop era, Cypress Hill had those numbers. And Be Real is a white boy. They just had all of if you did lean, meth, or any of those damn things, those was your rappers. Cypress Hill. They was a drug addict's dream. You had Be Real in his voice. I'm like, my mom fam. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. But just to hear that uniqueness in his voice, and that first album though is just a monster. That first album is a complete monster. Here is something you can't understand. But they had that sound that was West Coast Latino. It was just crazy at that time. Jay's pretty much semi-retired, man. He could always flow. Jay can, if you give him the lane. If you give him the lane, he can tear you apart. But other than that, I don't really see anything like extra from Jay right now. Jay's in a whole nother lane, man. Rap is like somebody is, you got to send him like what we talk about before he get in there and start doing something. Now, if I put Conway on, that would be like slaughtering dudes. Seriously, because Conway is just as nice. If not, they about him and Benny about to me, they neck and neck. Them balls is serious, man. I mean, serious. Somebody, oh yeah, they told me that Conway was writing for Benny. I've heard all kind of nonsense. They try to take credit away from these dudes. Freddie Gibbs can rap. Freddie can rap. He got bars. He ain't got bars like these dudes, but he got bars. I don't know about him. So, yeah, I got to come with another one. Oh, yeah, man. Welcome to HD TV, man. HD was straight giving it to these dudes, man. I mean, he don't be letting none of this stuff ride. Man, y'all gotta follow HD, man. HD is he's on it. He's in the zone. He pissing people off already. I'm like, damn, he pissing all these dudes off. I gotta try to make one of his stream yards too. But I'll be in the middle of doing something. I'm just resting, trying to detox from 2 hours of of doing stuff. Absolutely. Let's get it. Man, this damn thing. Kick it, Benny, man. I don't want to listen to this thing.
You ever cook work so strong, the house stunk, mask on, kids running around without one? But my kids at home, so I don't give a fuck. Child services come the next day to pick them up, playing dirty, man.
Child services can come and pick them up. I'm playing dirty, man.
Me and my bitch was tripping on reefer. I grinded to a brick and that bitch would believe it. When I was fucked up, my bitch was a cheater. I stacked 20 bands and switched my demeanor.
Oh my God, boy, I swear, this is the stuff I need. This is what gets me in my zone every day. Get me right. Carcino for life. I'm out. But if y'all know some spitters that we need to be paying attention to, put them in the comment section. And why? Because I can't deal with this dude cutting grass while making videos, man. This ain't the way.